Hey guys, welcome back to LoopHub. Today we'll talk about the grossest and most disgusting moments on Dr. Pimple Popper. Let's head into it. Number 3. Stubborn eyeball lipoma. Squeezing lipomas is a walk in the park for dermatologist Sandra Lee. She successfully treated an 8-year-old vacuum-sealed lipoma, as well as a pain-in-the-neck lipoma and a cozy lipoma. There isn't a single mass of fat cells that she can't manage or extract. She's now taking on an extremely difficult pandemic lipoma, lodged in her patient's scalp, in a brand new YouTube video. During the pandemic, this lipoma got a little bigger, Dr. Pimple Popper stated in the video's description. Fortunately, one of my patient's co-workers urged her to come see me so she could get it removed. Fans were delighted to watch the entire 15-minute performance of this tricky pop. One fan remarked, "My midweek guilty pleasure. This was a big one," said another. "I'm not sure why it seems like an eyeball to me," said a third person. "She performs a fantastic job of removing a lipoma. It's difficult not to agree." Dr. P's knowledge shines through in this pop. Dr. P prepares the area before making an incision with her scalpel at the start of the film. She then begins to pop. She gets to the lipoma with tweezers and scissors, removing little pieces at a time. She tells her patient, "It won't pop out, it's stuck to the root, and then I'll have to make a bigger incision if I do that." Dr. P eventually pulls out the last chunk after 15 minutes of hard labor. She sutures up the incision and displays viewers the contents of the lipoma on a paper towel. "Look at what came out," she exclaims as she hands the fragments to her patient. "Look at all that muck. It might be one of Dr. P's top 10 rewarding lipoma pops. It was well worth the wait for this one." Number 2. Huge lotus blossom cyst. With all the botanical pops she squeezed, the dermatologist might cultivate a garden. She's put it in anything from budding flowers to bouquets, and everything in between, and she's posted a footage to prove it. Dr. Pimple Popper will tell you if your cyst resembles a plant. She's made squishy steatocystomas bloom, retrieve a beautiful white rose, and popped a complete flower bouquet out of a cheek cyst. Dr. P's digging out a complete lotus blossom in a fresh new YouTube video today. She's also shared a sneak glimpse at the pop on Instagram, where her fans were ecstatic to see her compress the massive cyst. In the caption, she added, "New cyst up now. To view the lotus flower bomb, go to the link in my bio or my YouTube channel right now." Dr. P uses a knife carefully to open up the cyst in the video. She then begins to squeeze. Slowly but steadily, a massive clump of dark fluffy material emerges. While she works, she informs her patient, "It's like your skin got twisted under and got caught under there." The entire time, fans in the comments were cheering Dr. Pimple Popper on. "This is a nice one," exclaimed one enthusiast, while another observed that the cyst looks like a chocolate ice cream. LMAO. Others were less convinced. Another popaholic added, "Keep an eye out for this next big crush." Number 1. Brittany called monster for bumps on body. Our look is one of the most important factors in determining our self-confidence and self-esteem. Remember how many times you wanted to hide in your room after finding that annoying pimple, or when you had a bad hair day, and no amount of hairspray or gel could make it presentable? TLC's Dr. Pimple Popper is a great smash, so it's no surprise. It's both heartbreaking and really exciting to witness people with uncommon skin disorders seek medical help only to seem normal and go about their daily lives. In Season 6, we featured some of Dr. Sandra Lee's most difficult cases to date. The season's first episode featured Roger, a man with the largest rhinophima Dr. Lee has ever seen. After successfully treating Roger, Dr. Lee is ready to take on more difficult cases, like Brittany's. Brittany's life hasn't been easy, with lumps spread across her body from head to toe. She says in the show's network trailer that her skin condition has led her to being referred to as a monster. "I've been told I look like a monster," she admits. Dr. Lee was enlisted by Brittany to aid her. Later in the video, after Lee's therapy, Brittany becomes emotional and confesses, "I feel like my entire life has been about this moment," as she states in the mirror. If you're curious about Brittany's skin problem, we've got you covered. Brittany was diagnosed with a hereditary condition, neurofibromatosis, because of a genetic defect. Neurofibromatosis is a genetically inherited disease in which the body forms tumors around nerve cells. Soft tumors the size of a pea are rather common. One of the earliest documented cases of neurofibromatosis is likely to be an Inca child mummy. On the mummy, a mosaic NF1 was identified. On chromosome 17, the NF1 gene, which causes neurofibromatosis, is located. NF1 is known to induce attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, or ADHD. This disease can have a severe impact on one's quality of life because it has a 50% chance of being passed down to one's children. This is an incurable disease. So Dr. Lee, what can he do to help Brittany? Fans of Dr. Pimple Popper may remember a woman with a similar condition from a previous season. In an episode of Dr. Pimple Popper Pop-Ups, Diane, a woman with neurofibromatosis on her belly, saw Lee. She helped Diane by smoothing out her skin, making it less lumpy and more natural looking. Dr. Lee claims that the goal here is to attempt to get rid of these lumps, whether by shaving them off or smoothing them out with a laser to make them look less rough. It isn't an easy procedure. I'll need to numb the area while I'll be removing a lump from Diane. I need to anesthetize the area by placing a needle into it. It's a confused, time-consuming, and difficult process. Dr. P grabbed the bulge with a pair of special scissors with serrated edges and cut and removed it. It was incredibly surprising how much that hurt. In fact, more than I imagined. Diane stated after her treatment. She was nevertheless overjoyed with the outcome. Brittany too will hopefully be happy with her therapy and be able to live her life to the fullest. What do you think about these Dr. Pimple Popper moments? Which one was the grossest and most disgusting one? Let us know in the comment section. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.